Whereas I agree with Moses Kuria that you have become rogue and you are part of the Azimio brigade of trying to bring down the government. Somebody needs to hold the media to account for the things that they write. So welcome to the world of Moses Kuria. Welcome. And I'm so happy the way the media has reacted to criticism. It's good you are feeling the way we feel. You have been hitting us left, right, and center. Nobody has ever held you to account. Now, Moses Kuria ameuliza nyinyi maswali tatu tu. You are all over, you are crying. You have seen nothing. We want to ask leaders in this country to join Moses Kuria to hold the press to account. They must be accountable for what they write and what they say. And if they write lies, they must be countered with facts. So watu ya media karibuni kwa hii Kenya mpya. Tutazoeana pole pole. Mnatugonga hapa kidogo, tunagonga nyinyi saa 8. Sasa nyinyi Kuria amegonga nyinyi kidogo, sasa na nyinyi mtugonge kesho, na sisi tugonge nyinyi kesho kutwa, siku zinaenda. And we get to learn to stay with each other.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elijah Gachagua. Welcome back to my communication center. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Continue subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing my content. Like I say, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. So Kenya's second in command, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, has vehemently expressed his support for the remarks made by Moses Kuria, the Trade and Investments Cabinet Secretary. So over the last few days, we've seen Moses Kuria continue to oppose the government, not the government, but the media, oppose the media, particularly Nation Media Group, and hurl insults, practically insults at the media, call them prostitutes and things like that. And the Deputy President has come out to support the Trade CS. Now, according to the second in command, he argues that the media has for the longest time spread propaganda, lies, falsehoods, and news that really don't make sense in a bid to sell their content. Remember, bad news sells. The moment people see bad news, they are interested to see, and they want to hear, they want to continue listening. And we normally say if a dog bites a man, it's not news, but if a man bites a dog, it's news. And so this has been the philosophy of the media. Most media outlets, they write things that don't sit well the political class. Secondly, remember the role of the media is to be the mirror of the society, to come clean and talk about the issues in the society, to expose corruption, to expose issues to do with vices within the society, in leadership, in governance. That's the role of the media. And therefore, no politician is going to be happy if they are exposed. Once they find that the media is exposing them, they'll fight back. And that has been the ground of the Deputy President saying that for the longest time, the media has been doing a one-man show. They don't have people to fire them back. And this time round, the Deputy President says there's a new government, there's a new regime, and is going to hit back at the media. They're not going to give the media a break to continue attacking them, and they are not hitting back. So the Deputy President promised this time round, the political class is going to fight back. And he went ahead to explain the court order that the courts granted the media. The courts granted the media an order whereby the courts granted the wishes of the media, whereby they gave an injunction to Moses Kuria that he should not utter any disparaging, demeaning words or disdainful words, And the Deputy President was saying even the political class should go to court and get a similar order, barring the media from publishing falsehoods and printing papers that are false and airing stories that are false, because apparently what is good for the goose is good for the gander. So if the courts can give justice to the media, they should also give justice to the political class. And The deputy president was so happy. In fact, he said, I agree with Moses Kuria on what he said.
Once I agree with Moses Kuria that you have become rogue and you are part of the Azimio brigade of trying to bring down the government. I don't agree with what he has suggested, that we stop advertising with you. We shouldn't, because we are democracy and we should be able to allow you to continue doing your job. Ours is to call you out. When you go overboard, we must tell you on the face.
He practically agrees with the words of Moses Kuria. I mean, this shows the height at which the political class is pissed off by the media. The political class feels that the media has gone overboard, and what the deputy president was saying, that it is the role of the political class to call out the media when they go rogue, and now they have already gone rogue, according to the deputy president and trade CS Moses Kuria. The deputy president promised also that they will be giving counter attacks time by time. They send an attack, they will receive an attack from the media. And Kenyans and the people watching us all over the world, I don't know what becomes of you when you see this. I want you to remember there was this time when there were the opposition protests, and some members of the media were badly injured during those protests, and it was as if the media was being targeted to stop airing the protests of the Azimio coalition, the opposition here in Kenya. And the media, the guys, some of them were badly, the camera people were badly injured,
I agree, no condition is permanent. No, for a long time, our friends in the media were used to criticizing us and nobody used to question them. Now things have changed, because no situation is permanent. Along the way, they have criticized the political class for so many years, and we took the criticism in stride, and we agreed that they hold us to account. They criticize us, but things have changed also. Now we are also saying somebody needs to hold the media to account for the things that they write. So welcome to the world of Moses Kuria. Welcome. Because no situation is permanent. And I'm so happy the way the media has reacted to criticism. It's good you are feeling the way we feel. You have been hitting us left, right, and center. Nobody has ever held you to account. Now, Moses Kuria ameuliza nyinyi maswali tatu tu. You are all over, you are crying. You have seen nothing. We want to ask leaders in this country to join Moses Kuria to hold the press to account. They must be accountable for what they write and what they say. And if they write lies, they must be countered with facts. There is nobody who is immune to accountability. Everybody must be accountable for your actions. And the same way, the courts have been persuaded to gag Moses Kuria from holding the press to account. I want the same courts, when leaders go to court and ask them to restrain the media from criticizing leaders, the same courts must give same orders so that we are fair. We must have equity and fairness. What is good for Nation newspaper must be good for Moses Kuria. This is a new world. So watu ya media, karibuni kwa hii Kenya mpya. Tutazoeana pole pole. Mnatugonga hapa kidogo, tunagonga nyinyi saa 8. Sasa nyinyi Kuria amegonga nyinyi kidogo, sasa na nyinyi mtugonge kesho, na sisi tugonge nyinyi kesho kutwa, siku zinaenda. And we get to learn to stay with each other. But you must now be accustomed to that new way of doing things. You have been having a few days for too long. You must take responsibility for what you write. You must be accountable for what you say. And that is a new Kenya, and it's a good Kenya. So mimi nikimalizia niseme asanteni sana for those of you who went to the ballot and voted for President William Ruto and I want to say thank you.
And therefore, I don't know what you make of this. Is this an effort by the government to curtail the freedom of the media, or is it the effort by the government to actually ensure the media is not rogue? Is it an effort by the government to call out the media in a fair way, or is it an effort to discourage, to threaten, and to stop the media from doing its role? What's your take, guys? Are the media rogue? Do the media publish falsehoods and lies? Because, I mean, if you do so, there are consequences to that, and you're chasing something, you're chasing money, you're chasing viewership, but at the end of the day, you're gonna lose advertisements from government, you're gonna lose your freedom as well, because the government has the power to curb even your production and things like that. So this is something that is two-sided. But let us not forget, let's remember, even the previous regime, the president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta actually at some point had a problem with the media. The battle between the media and the political ruling elite is a battle that I don't see if it will end. Because at some point, Uhuru Kenyatta even chased the media away from State House. Do you remember? Yeah, he was holding a press conference and he told watu wa Mazeti, fungeni virago venyu and go. I'll try and look for that for that video, And he actually told them, yeah, pack your things and go. It's a wrap. You can just pack your equipment and leave. And it becomes a thorn in the flesh for people in the ruling class, because the media will publish things that either will not make the ruling class happy because they are forced, or they will call out, open the underdealings of the media, of the political class, which they don't want to expose to the people. Remember, the media has a very, very great role, particularly in Kenya. They are known as the members of the fourth estate, and whatever they say, the Kenyans and people around the world take it to be the gospel truth. So the moment they publish falsehoods, then there is no way you're going to say to come to Kenyans and tell them that this is actually a falsehood. They'll believe the falsehood. They'll take the falsehoods to be the gospel truth, to be the actual truth. And this is what the deputy president and the CSS, in fact, the deputy president said that he is urging members of the political class to come up and follow suit, just like Moses Kuria, and call out the media with the strongest terms possible, so that the media will align with the government and will also be respectful and will also respect the ruling elite of this country. Guys, what's your take on this whole story? It's a very, very big story, and there are issues that as a country we are facing, and in the constitution we have the freedom of the media. The media has the freedom to air their stories, to do everything that they want to do, but we normally say that your rights must not be at the expense of other people's rights. Remember, you should also not publish falsehoods, and you should also publish the truth. So the battle between the media and the ruling elite is a battle that is not going to end any time soon, and it's a battle that will be sustained for a long time. And the deputy president has reminded them, this is a new regime and you're going to face the music, and you're going to see counterattacks every time you try and come into the government and bring issues into the government. The counterattacks are going to be there, and publish falsehoods, air falsehoods, there will be counterattacks. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. This has been your guy, Elijah Gachagua. Continue liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing my content. Your presence here is not in vain. I don't take it for granted, and I highly appreciate every single day that we journey together until we build the biggest community. We build a force to reckon with, and we're gonna make the biggest community. Thank you so much.